Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. I want to thank you for participating in today's event and for showing your interest in the business opportunities of Georgia. But first of all, I want to share with you my first impressions, because this is my first official visit to Hungary, Budapest. This is a beautiful country, beautiful city. You have a great country. You are a great nation, and I'm really delighted to be here. And this is my first video, but I have an impression that I've been here 100 times, because you showed me a very warm hospitality. Your Prime Minister, I had a very fruitful discussion with your Prime Minister Orban. I'm really fascinated by his wisdom, by his vision, by his pragmatic approach towards issues and towards your country, towards the development of your country. And you know, you have a great opportunity here in this country, and I'm really happy to be here today. And I want to thank you all for your hospitality accorded to me and to my delegation who are presented here today. Well, today's event demonstrates that our country, Georgia, is becoming more and more interesting for the European business community. And I'm very happy with the prospect of advancing business relations between our nations. Because I told Prime Minister Orban that we have very close emotional ties with Hungarian people. And no matter who is in the government, whether it's me today or somebody else tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We will continue, because we are friends, and we will continue to strengthen our friendship. You know, this is a unique opportunity, and we need to use this potential that exists between the two countries and between the two nations. And I have to say that I want to share with you the details of my visit, as I told you, which has been very fruitful so far. I'm glad that we will undoubtedly continue cooperation by deepening our bilateral relations in all directions, including economic cooperation. And this is one of our top priorities. The association agreement, as far as you know, we signed the association agreement and the deep and comprehensive free trade agreement with the European Union last year. This will certainly provide a bright future of further cooperation between our two countries by streamlining business-to-business relations. The trade and investment flows between Georgia and Hungary are not at its full capacity now. And I hope that DCFTA will be accelerating these processes in the nearest future. And while speaking about economic cooperation, I would like to gladly welcome the decision of the Hungarian Export-Import Bank to allocate a certain amount of money to Georgia. And I hope that this decision will attract Hungarian entrepreneurs and investors to explore new potential of trade economic cooperation with Georgia, and will remarkably contribute to the further development of economic ties between Hungary and Georgia. As you all may know, the key philosophy and the primary values of our government are to ensure the rule of law and protection of private property. And since taking the office in 2012, our team did its best to make sure that Georgia transformed into one of the most business-friendly countries worldwide. And I'm happy that these objectives are reflected in a number of different, well-recognized international rankings, where Georgia maintains strong positions. And I'm glad that all these reputable international rankings verify that we indeed have one of the most business-friendly environments in the world. I would also like to list some competitive advantages of our country, in addition to our business-friendly environment that I already mentioned to you. It is certainly our geographic location, because Georgia, as a country of only 4 million people, may seem to be an unprofitable market. But if you look at our country as a regional hub, then it is a whole different story. We see Georgia as a gateway not only to South Caucasus, but also to the Central Asia, European Union, and then further to Western and Eastern markets. Located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Georgia has been an entry gate between the East and West for a very long time now. And for it was an integral part of historic Silk Road route. Georgia of the 21st century, dear friends, has consistently advanced in terms of becoming a great platform for trade, logistics, and investment, and is ready again to be a connector between these markets. And this is why, at my initiative in autumn 2015, Georgia will host first annual Silk Road Forum. And we seek to launch in Georgia an annual high-level meeting of all states and international organizations who are interested in the future of the Silk Road. So this international conference will elaborate new ideas for enhancing cooperation in the fields of transport, energy, and people-to-people contacts. And the final goal is to reach an agreement on single, harmonized procedures and ultimately make the new Silk Road very competitive in three most important aspects for logistics, which is cost, time, and security. So to sum up, because I don't want to take much of your time, investors in Georgia, and especially our friends, Hungarian investors in Georgia, can enjoy the following benefits. First, an excellent location and access to 900 million people's markets through free trade agreements. We have GSP with 8 countries, including the United States. We have DCFTA now with the European Union. We have free trades with CIS countries and Turkey. We have strong sovereign balance sheet, a liberal tax system, only 6 flat taxes at low rates, conservatively managed banking sector, developed transport infrastructure for trade, logistics, and manufacturing, multimodal maritime, land, and air access, stable and competitively priced energy supply, skilled and competitively priced labor force, easy access to finance and co-investment opportunities, one of the lowest corruption in the world, we're number 11 in the world, no bureaucracy, I would say, and Georgia is one of the freest economy in the world. So before I close, I'd like to take this opportunity and invite you all to come to Georgia and witness yourselves the progress and stability my country is achieving. And I, as the Prime Minister of Georgia, guarantee you will find a business environment that indeed provides transparency and predictability and all the necessary preconditions that make the investment convenient. And I'm sure that you will also find a very reliable supporter, which is the Georgian government. So I want to thank you for your attention. I'd like to ask Mr. Georgi Pertaya, who is the head of the National Investment Agency, to provide you with more in-depth information about doing business in Georgia and answer all your questions. I want to thank you again. I want to thank all the organizers of this business forum. And I look forward to seeing you in Georgia. Thank you. Thank you.